Alright guys, welcome back to today's video. It's going to be a little bit short. We went to one trade today. Today was actually a bit of a slower day, but hey, we got in and we won. I'm here every single day. I don't miss a day, and if I do miss a day, it's because I didn't trade or I probably overslept, but I have not missed a single day. I've probably had one or two no trade days, but today I was able to get through with WLDS. So WLDS pops up on the scanner. We have a patent for groundbreaking neural interface technology, and nothing else is really going on at this moment. So it comes up on the scanner. I take one trade, 100 shares, flushes down, bounces quickly back up. I think it's gonna break. I'm hoping for this break of the $2.204. So I take another 100 shares, rejects. Okay, but there's increasing support in this area right here. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna reattempt the breakout of the VWAP and this high of day and potentially up to here. And I add another 100, so I'm at 300 shares, and I'm waiting for this breakout. I'm trying to get 20 cents, and if rejects, I'm like, okay, but I'm still seeing on the 1 minute chart, it's still looking strong, but it's still pulling back. So it's pulling back, and it's coming back up again. I'm trying to take another 100 shares, and it pulls back again, and I'm already at 400 shares, so I'm just waiting for this thing to break. And on the level 2, I'm starting to see that there is resistance around the $2 level. So as it begins to consolidate a little bit right here, immediately shoots up, and I try to sell out, and I get out 213. I got about like 13 cents of profit. I couldn't get the full 20. It would have been $80, but I came out with $53.39 on the day, and I was like, you know what? That's the only trade I'm gonna take. I still had plenty more left over to trade off of these 400 share position, and to me, I don't think that was too aggressive. Nothing else was coming up at the time, and I felt that this was something that was probably going to be breaking out. I mean, there was no other news. The stock was perfect. The float was right. Price was right. And I mean, on the 200 EMA, it has some pretty good potential. And I didn't really see any other resistance other than at $2, which is right here at this candle. And there was more resistance at 250. So yeah, I was going to have a bit of a tough time to break out. But as soon as it got to here, I was like, okay, I'll take my profits. I didn't get greedy. I got out when I needed to. Yeah, maybe I could have left it up a little bit longer, but I got what I needed to do, $50 or more on the day, and I hit my daily goal, and I'm okay with that. So hopefully tomorrow is a better day with more volatility. I really hope so. Today was a little bit slower. Even on the S&P 500, it wasn't really that volatile. So yeah, we'll see where this goes. But hey, I'm up on the day. Best way to start the week. I feel disciplined. I didn't feel like I needed to rush into any trades. I was talking out of trades, which is something that I'm glad that I'm able to do, because sometimes I'm like, I gotta take a trade, but no, I don't. I'm like, hey, you don't need to take a trade. It's okay. If you can't get a trade today, that's okay. It's way better than losing. So yeah, I'm up pretty green on the month, and let's keep this momentum going. My birthday's next week, next Sunday, so I'm not gonna let those emotions get to me, because then that's how I'm gonna get reckless. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick episode. I know it's like 3-4 minutes, but hey, this was. I hope you guys got some sort of profit out of today. I actually saw ENTO pop up on the scanner, but the thing with ENTO, I saw this when the news came out. There was some sort of private placements, I believe, at a certain price range in the morning. I'll just look at the 1 minute. It's quicker. And yeah, I remember seeing this right here, and there wasn't much going on with it, and it began to rose up to 60 cents by the time I saw it, and I was like, okay, I may have missed a move, and it pulls back, and it goes all the way up to 60, and then, eventually 70 cents, but that wasn't until way later, so it really wasn't anything worth holding for. Let's see, EQ was also on the scanner, but the float was a little bit too high for me. I didn't feel comfortable trading it. Actually, no, this is the one that had the private placement, I believe. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, they get some sort of financing. No, I'm wrong. I had it right the first time. ENTO had some sort of private placement going on, and then these guys, they just, I don't know. I looked at this news, and I didn't think that this was something worth trading. It was under 20 million. Under 20 million is okay, but it's not the best. Yeah, it went up from 50 to like over $1, but I wasn't worried about that. You see how long it took to make those moves. we want to see moves where this is done in probably a single candle, and then it just goes up from there. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. What am I seeing on the scanner? Honestly, not much. So if we go to our scanners, I'm gonna switch screens right now. All right, yeah, I'm gonna switch scanners. So I'm gonna go here. Let's go to the after hours top gainers. So let's see, price. We had GVO, volume. Price is good. 65% from close, high flow. Okay, not good. ATNF. I've seen them pop up on the scanner. I really haven't had the best look. I think I've traded that before. I don't think I did pretty good. Let's see what else. FGN. Price a little high, but we'll see what happens. I'd rather get something new. I don't like continuation. I hate continuations. But if we can get anything new, that's fine by me. I like to just be surprised. And hopefully I can catch the next 100% gainer, 200%, I don't know. But base hits is what we're going to go for. And yeah, you guys have a good day. Have a good Monday. Hopefully you guys had a great start to your week, because I feel sure that I had a really great start to this week. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.